Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CLF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. A very nice price movement today, and then you factor in the well above average volume. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, so let's map out some levels of support and resistance. The level, though, that kind of, it's not really a level, let me correct that. More so the pattern that stands out is what we would call in the world of charts kind of this rising wedge pattern, which is actually a bearish pattern. Now, when I say bearish, that doesn't mean that this thing is going to collapse down to $9. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it would not be shocking at all to see a little bit more of a deeper pullback, because I mean, let's keep things in context here. The opening portion of the day was very, very powerful, and the price got all the way up there. So even if it did pull back a little bit, aka broke to the downside of that bearish pattern, it's not like it's the end of the world or any stretch of the imagination or anything like that. I mean, again, let's say the price does come down here, and then right there, we'll just say it bottoms out before starting to work its way back upwards. Big picture-wise, what would you still have? Sure, you'd have a breakdown of the bear pattern, but you'd still have a set of lows there. You'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well then, yeah, from the overall point of view, the stair steps are still very clearly going in the upward direction. Now, if you were some sort of day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes, then yeah, that would be a pretty rough move for you. But I am definitely making more so these comments from a grander scheme perspective. So yeah, given that there is this little miniature rising wedge here, it would not be shocking at all to see the price, pull back a little bit more here. In the event the price does pull back, very well, I could see it heading down to $10.50. If $10.50 doesn't hold up, the next level of support on the chart down around the $10.15 mark. In the event it does actually work its way back upwards and then break through the top portion here of the resistance trend line, at that point, let's go to the daily time frame here, because it's been a while since the price has been up this high. So the next overall level of resistance, like I said, with a breakout of that $11 mark, not until up around the $11.25 mark. So all in all, though, very nice movement today, great volume. So it'll be interesting to see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.